Good afternoon, my name is Jeremiah with Affordable Mobility Solutions. Today I'm shooting a video of our 2008 Dodge Grand Caravan, and this, like most of our vans, is a mobility and wheelchair accessible van. So I'll get right to the conversion. This is an Caravan side entry manual ramp and door. Very easy to operate, very little to go wrong. You can see if I open the door, it slides open manually. This ramp is manual as well, very easy to pull out. I can grab it with one hand. I can take it to the ground. Look here, folks, I have one finger on this thing, taking it to the ground. It's spring assisted. It's very easy to do. Get that to the ground. The ramp is 30 inches wide. Has a 56 inches of headroom coming inside, 58 inches of headroom inside the van. It's got these carbon fiber floors, very easy to clean up if you do get a mess. These back seats look like they've hardly ever been sat in. The passenger front seat is removable, so in theory you could have one wheelchair up front and you could put a second wheelchair here in back, so it can hold up to 2 wheelchairs at a time. You can see the headliner looks great. The rear air as well. Up on the dash, it's very clean. This is a former fleet vehicle. It's our inspection sheet up there that we do. I don't see any holes in the dash, no cracks in the dash. Very clean, has dual climate control. Driver's one temperature. Passengers can be a second. You can have a third in the rear. So it's got the rear air controls up front in case your passengers can't reach them. It does have the tie down points. We do give a free set of ratcheting tie downs away with each van. And we've got all your passengers secured. Come back out. Lift the ramp back up. There it goes. Got to get the door unlatched. Unlatch the door and you're ready to go. As far as the walk around on the van, it does have tinted windows. It does have a roof rack as well. This van's pretty clean. It's got looks like Uniroyal tires on it. They all have quite a bit of tread left on them. They're not brand new, but there's still a lot of tread left on them, so very good tires. One thing about the van that's missing, plastic piece you might notice here. It's there in all the pictures. It was there when we got it shipped to us. Somewhere between shipping and our door, it got lost. So anyway, we've got another one ordered. I'm going to take care of that, but I wanted to point that out in the video in case you saw it. Has a little bit of oxidation here on the hood. This is very common in these Dodge vans. I've seen Dodge vans 2016 and 17s with that oxidation on the hood there. Very clean body though, very straight. It's hard to find a door ding on this van. It's hard to find a scratch. I have notated a few of the smaller things on the van. Also, one of the things we noticed when we did our inspection, it's missing the rear wash wiper. We've ordered one of those, so that's going to be here. I'm just getting the video ready now while we wait for these small parts to come in. That way we can get this advertising, we can get it out, and hopefully find a buyer for it. The interior on this van is very clean. These fleet vehicles are non-smokers, they're adult driven. There's no pets in them. No signs of any smoke, no signs of any unusual odors. Very clean. The van does come with the owner's manual, one set of keys. If you'd like us to order more keys for you, they're about $199 a piece. Let us know if you want us to. And if you go with just one key, I understand. This van also has a second sliding door, which makes tying down the wheelchair, getting into the van and out of the van, you know, it makes it a lot easier. So, like I said, very clean interior. Here is a picture of the VIN number, just in case you need that for anything. We always like to show the VIN number. Very clean driver's seat. Is a power driver's seat. Power seat works just fine, works good. And when I go to turn the van, also has the keyless entry. You see the current mile is 45,642. When I go to turn the van on, fires up first time every time. Yeah, that radio works. All the dummy lights go out, no check engine light, no airbag light, no ABS light. Has those silly tire pressure lights on. Usually it's an ABS sensor or something like that. We generally don't mess with those, and if you want that out, let us know. We can do it at your cost. Let's pop the hood so you can hear it run. Underneath the hood has a 3.3 V6. It's very clean. We've checked this over for leaks. It idles smoothly. No signs of any bent fenders, no signs. We checked these over for any signs of any wrecks. We inspect them very carefully. A little bit of surface rust underneath here. Keep in mind this is an 11, almost 12-year-old van, but overall very clean. Underneath, My mechanics have checked it for any major leaks. Looks very dry under here. I don't see any signs of any major leaking or anything like that. Relatively rust-free. Of course, there is going to be some surface rust, but I don't see any signs of any rust that alarms me personally. And you get a lot of these things, I can buy them from New York, New Jersey, Chicago. There's holes in the frame from rust. I mean, you can't even get them inspected. They won't pass inspection, so know who you're buying from. And no matter who you buy from, make sure they get out and make sure they make a video like this for you. Make sure they crawl underneath the van. Folks, the frame, the rust underneath, that's just as important as the engine and transmission. It's more costly to replace because you can get a vehicle inspected with a bad transmission. If you get a vehicle with a bad frame, you can't get it inspected. It won't pass inspection. You can't drive it. So buy from a company like Affordable Mobility Solutions. We've been doing this 8 years. We got the owner out here doing videos. We're not salesmen. I'm not a salesman. We're not trying to push this van on anybody. We're just trying to honestly and fairly represent this vehicle and all our vehicles. So let's get the van on the highway. Before we do that, power window, power mirror works, passenger power mirror works, passenger power window. The reason I do this, oh, they won't lock because the doors are open. But everything works. Air conditioning works great. Let's get this van on the highway so you can hear it run. One thing I want to show you before we get on the highway, those ramps do rattle a little bit. It's something all older mobility vans are going to experience. It's not horrible. I'm used to it. It's not going to drive me crazy. But I want to be honest with you and show that to you in case you're not familiar with these vans and how they work. So let's get the van on the highway. Okay, last portion of the video. I always like to get the vans on the highway. I'm going to give it some gas so you can hear the engine run. You can hear the transmission shift, and we're going to get the van out on the highway. Whether we deliver it out to you or you come pick it up and drive it home, I want you to know we've looked over this van and it's roadworthy. A little bit of traffic here. I've got it to about 65 miles an hour. I'm going to set the cruise control. Cruise works great. And you can see as I drive down the highway, the steering wheel is steady. It's not bouncing back and forth. It's nice. Drives nice and straight down the highway. And I know there's a lot of companies out there selling mobility vans. You know, when you compare us to others, which I'm totally fine with, please do. First of all, compare our prices. Second of all, ask them, do they have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau? Because we do. Do they have any hidden administrative fees, document fees, tag fees? A lot of these dealers are going to slap $1,000 on the price with all these made-up fees. We do not. That's not how we do business. Our price is what you see is what you get. Do they own a shipping brokerage? They can actually help you with shipping, get these shipped out to you very affordably, because we do. Is the owner of their company out on the ground when it's 100 degrees out, making videos of vans so you can see exactly what you're getting? Because obviously you're watching this video, we do. And we also have over 500 reviews on eBay. All 500 were positive, 0 negative. I'm in a van hard brake. You can see there's no shaking, no grinding in the gear, no grinding in the brakes, no squeaking, no unusual brake noise. So, is this van brand new? Of course not. Is it very clean? And it should make a great van for you or your family or your business for years to come. I feel if it's taken care of, absolutely. I also love to see these oil change stickers up there. A couple gnats came to join me for the test ride. Got an oil change sticker. It means this van's been kept up. You can tell it's been kept up, low miles, serviced regularly. So if you'd ever like to come view one of our vehicles, please always give us a call first. I know your time is valuable. Call us up, 316-262-VANS. That's 316-262-8267. My name is Jeremiah. You'll probably get myself or Micah. Make an appointment with us. We'll be happy to show you everything we have, answer all your questions, make sure we get you taken care of. Also, check us out 24 hours a day at www.mobility316.com. That's doing that just on the screen sometimes. That clock is fine. When you shoot a camera onto a clock or a digital gauge, sometimes they flash on the camera, but they're not flashing in real life. Also, check out our Dallas, Texas location, www.bigtexmobility.com. And if you ever want to see one of these vans before you agree to buy, I noticed that little tear in the interior right there. Before you agree to buy, we can put it on a trailer, we can bring it out to your house, we can let you see it, make sure it's exactly what you want before you buy. Now folks, we can't work for free, but we can work for reasonable rates, so call us. Well, our goal is to make this transaction easy as possible for you. And as always, thank you so much for checking out Affordable Mobility Solutions, where mobility is affordable. Call us today.